Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. We have a Gallic Roman army cruising towards Patavium right now. We don't have the ability to get into ambush stance or to do anything other than just put this army here to defend. But Zenobia's Chosen is going to hang out for a bit to see what they do. We're actually going to review the positions of all of my current armies. We've just taken Massilia, which is really good news. We control the entire coastline of the Mediterranean with the exception of Greece and the, I guess you would say, the eastern seaboard of the Adriatic Sea. So we're getting there. And we have several armies moving up into Tetricus' territory. And let's take a quick look as we begin this episode again. We are currently on the Hellenistic expansion phase. We have to control Achaia and Macedonia to finish this part of the campaign. But in total, in order to obtain a military victory, we need to control all of Gallia, all of Parthia, and all of Pannonia. Okay, so again, we control Latium, Palmyra, and Africa. We need Pannonia, Parthia, and Gallia. And if you want to get a really good look at where those places are, we need to completely control to here. And we'll probably take Raetia and Noricum as well, because we're pretty much going to take Tetricus' territory from him. And then we also need to control all of Pannonia, so that's right here. And then beyond that, I think, hang on. And Parthia. Yes. That's the big one, isn't it? Once we're done over here, the endgame of this series is actually going to involve us pushing into the Sassanids territory. This far, in fact. Really far. And we will probably, the problem with doing that is that they have so many. We're going to have to bring all of our armies that were fighting the Sassanids this direction. So we better hope that, our new territory brings us lots and lots of riches, because we're going to need it. But for now, as I was saying a moment ago, I'm sitting down for a new recording session. Let's review the positions of our armies and our troops. Again, we have multiple armies moving in to swiftly take Tetricus' territory from him. His economy has been just rapidly stifled. So what I'm hoping, we're actually going to move this navy over to, let's move them to Brundisium, so that they can be more effective in the conquest of this area. But his economy has been so rapidly decimated that I don't think we're going to see a large force, apart from the one that's currently marching on our territory, which may even be his army. We'll have to take a look. We're not likely to see anything. All right, just making sure we have an ambush set up here. I'm going to keep you in ambush stance. We're not likely to see a strong counterattack. All right, this army's healing up. We have this spy hanging out. We have several units, as well as some armies that have just been positioned. Zabai Septimius' army, this is a low-level general, but he's just been defending Palmyra for a while. And we also have an army in Petra that has unfortunately suffered some attrition damage recently, but aside from that, they're holding it down. Yeah, it's autumn here now, so they'll recover their territory, but good lord, they suffered a lot of attrition. It's ridiculous. And of course, Zenobia's army is up here. And so our forces are somewhat spread out at the moment. And we have this army in Thessalonica, which can move right now. Actually, it can. Hang on, where else can I take you? We can move you to Apollonia, to Pharsalus. We could go ahead. Yeah, we could take Apollonia right now, or we could take Pharsalus. I know there's not an army in Apollonia. Is there one in Pharsalus? No. Let's go ahead and take this one. Putting more pressure on Greece. And good, this general has leveled up as well. All good news. So I like the idea of having additional melee defense skill and campaign map movement range. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I like the idea of being able to move my armies farther each turn. Seems like it'll come in handy. Alright, I don't necessarily know that we need a recruiting center here, so we're going to start breaking down these military buildings. Hopefully we don't have any other areas where slums might develop. Let's take a quick peek and make sure there's no places we're sitting on. We do have some areas to convert as well. Don't quite have the money for it right now. Had a few people asking me about that in the comments, like, what does this icon mean? It requires money to do that, and my money has been going elsewhere. Our funds are somewhat limited. Banditry has been a problem, and becomes more of a problem the higher our Imperium grows. We will get a large amount of money when we finish our current mission, which is the Hellenistic expansion. We'll get 6,000, and I'm assuming we'll get another quest at that point as well. We can also turn taxes up, but I'm going to wait until public order. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let's do a quick public order sweep, shall we? Because if public order is really good, yeah, Bertigala, it's still climbing more slowly. But if public order is really good, I might be able to justify going to high taxes now. And if we went to high taxes now, that could really turn the tide. Yeah, this is an area where it's a little bit worse, because we're only growing by 10 public order a turn right now. That's going to change as things improve. The reason it's only growing by 10 is that there's a lot of negative factors right now. I can even show you. If we scroll back to that province, where are you? There you are. Yeah. See, there's a negative 20 bonus because of the recent conquest, so that's going to go away fast. That's what I mean by as things improve. You know what? I think... Remind me what... Also, there could be untaxed provinces. Let's take a quick look and see if there's anywhere else that we can turn taxes back on. I know I've messed with this in the previous episodes. Looks like we've got taxes on everywhere now. And food-wise, we're doing much better. Granted, it's a harvest season, so you would expect food to be nice and... You would expect food to be in good shape. But let's... Yeah, this substantially affects public order, but look how much it changes our income. It does create negative growth, though. I didn't see that. Well, that's a real shame. Man. Okay, I'm going to run this for a bit because we really need the income. We're going to run on high taxes so that we can upgrade our territories and start bringing in more money sooner from those upgrades. And we might even need to create an additional army to help all of this get done a little bit sooner. All right, so with that being done, we're out of money for this turn. Let's end the turn and see what moves that army moving towards Italia makes. Okay, they moved back into Tetricus' territory. I shouldn't be surprised. And I saw an army moving towards Apollonia there. I'll have to keep an eye on them. I don't see any of the major factions doing anything. All right, we have missing taxes in Tarraconensis, so we didn't get our full... That's a shame. Plague report, Arominium and Iadera have contracted plague. All right, there's a blackmail. Huh? Oh, that's annoying. One of our family members is being blackmailed. Let's counter the rumors and waste some gold. Stolen Eagle! Once again, it turns out that a Legion's Eagle has gone missing and none of its legionaries know what happened. Those deemed responsible have been summoned to appear before you. Accept. Okay, so now that we've got this army in position, let's tempt them out a little bit. Let's tempt them to come for us by putting this army in ambush stance and see if they'll come back in and be dumb enough to let that army just die. Meanwhile, we're going to have this champion come in and go back to military training, which is what he was trained for in the first place. Also, don't I have room for one more agent? I do. So let me go ahead and do this. And specifically in this area. Ania Trigemina. I like that name. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so lots to convert. We need to convert Mediolanum, obviously. Let me first look. I'm going to look at mainline settlements and see if there are unconverted cities. And also anything that needs to be built up in terms of slums. So we could do at Tolosa, we could do a pit mine. And bring in additional wealth from that. We can convert this to a cattle pen, which would be substantially better food-wise. This would bring in money, but again, we're going to focus on these conversions for now. I'm looking at the wealth conversions. Yeah, they're not always going to help us out, but... Okay, now, I think I was going to leave this as an actual... recruitment center, so we'll let that stand. Yep, you need to be converted. See, it costs money. I mean, we're almost done with all that extra money we had. Granted, we had to waste some of it, but now those conversions will be done, and we'll be able to actually upgrade those. That's a step in the right direction. I did have someone comment about this, like, well, why wouldn't you have done that first? And again, it's because it costs money, but that's why we raise taxes, so that we can address the problem more directly and get it done and not have to worry about it going forward. Alright, Odessos and Apollonia Pontica both have the same type of port at the moment, and I think I was setting both of them up to be harbors, wasn't I? I think I was. So that they could... Oh, hello, forgot about you. So, in Thessalonica, I could do a number of things here. Hang on, first of all, let's convert you. Let me go ahead and do, not a Procurator's Villa here, we'll do one in... Well, we could do one in Thessalonica. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Sailors' quarters could be good too, because this is a good spot to potentially recruit ships. A place to build an additional navy here. Yeah, let's do that. And then here, not going to have a recruitment center. I'm okay with a religious gathering in Pharsalis to have that, and we need a little bit of food. That would be a good thing. And let's continue to scroll through. We're almost out of money here, and I'm still seeing a few places I haven't converted yet, unfortunately. We currently have a recruitment center set up in Mediolanum. There's no province growth happening at the moment. That could change if I upgrade some of the mainline settlement buildings, but yeah, let's definitely upgrade that because it's free. Any other Mithraic buildings that need to be upgraded? Potentially? Yeah, see, I haven't upgraded this one because there's no point. I think we talked about this much earlier. It's the exact same as a level 4 building in our main line, and it would just be a waste of money to do that. Okay, so that's all I can do with my income this turn. We're going to keep that army positioned here. Let's scroll through our other units and see what else. All right, you're on the way to... wherever you're on the way to. You're on the way to Brundisium. Vabalathus, the king... No, the prince. He's the prince. We're going to move up this direction. And we are going to do our normal thing of kind of moving up the map a little bit more slowly. Alright, let's move our spy into the woods here. She's going to scout slightly ahead of Vabalathus, just to help look for any armies that might come toward us. But we're going to move in ambush mode with a lot of these forces. Now this army I would like to bring all the way up. This is Sornatius Atellus. We're going to move them all the way up to Mediolanum. It's going to take them a bit to get there, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, now you're in Tolosa. Alright. Could I get to Lemonum? Ooh, I could. Hang on, I might be able to do this in one fell swoop. Okay, you can't cross the river. Oh, the only reason you can't cross the river is because that army's there, though. So hang on. Let's go ahead and take Lemonum. We're going to move up the road slowly, just in case there's anyone stopping me. Nope, nobody's stopping me. Alright, Lemonum is mine. We're going to fight in protective stance to minimize the losses to our troops. There we go, only lost 29. We're going to occupy Lemonum. This general has leveled up. So, with you, I can reduce corruption faction-wide, which would be good. That extra campaign map movement range could be good here too. I might start putting that into my armies in general. Alright, now you can't move as far as I need you to this turn, but if I can get you up here, you might be of use to me next turn. Okay, so now we have these guys, and oh man, they can't quite get to Hergovia. That sucks. Alright, so instead what we're going to do is we're going to put them back in ambush stance right here. So that if anyone tries to come down and take Bertigala, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Alright, and our forces here look like they're in good shape. This army's mostly healed up and still healing. Next turn they'll be good. Alright, and... very nice. This is Zenobia's force. Let's put her back in Odessos. She'll fully heal up. Now, this force could be used in a potential attack on Athens. But I'm going to wait to do that.
Waiting for more orders. Your next command?
Because again, I know we have...
Advance!
Where'd they go? There they are.
Attack!
Okay, so that force might try and take Apollonia, so there's going to be a little bit of conflict in this area, but that's okay. I didn't realize they were so far away. That sucks a little bit, but... do I have any abilities here? I can intercept orders. Alright, so we can solicit a traitor to assassinate this army leader. I'm not going to worry about it, though. I think what I'd rather do is, for now, just have this spy hang out, post up, and see if there's anything else she spots. And that's it. Let's end the turn. Please be stupid. Good! You're stupid. I think that's actually Tetricus. The Marcomanni are proposing peace. I'm going to say no. That's Tetricus. Tetricus might be available for ambush right now. If I can end Tetricus, we might be able to bring a swift end to this war. Oh, more banditry. Ambush failed? Yeah, I saw that. Alright, the Stolen Eagle. The Legionaries who were supposed to take care of the sacred object have been brought before you and await their decision with solemn expressions of despair. What should be done about the missing standard? So we could punish by decimation, we could pardon them, issue a new standard, we can search for the eagle. That's what we've done each time. Let's keep that going. Now, Anya Trigemina, yeah. This is Tetricus. And his force is not even that strong. Tetricus, what are you doing? What a fool. Right, now we could try to assassinate him. I'm not going to do that, but I will do some military sabotage. We're going to wreck the baggage train on Tetricus' army before we ambush him. And our level 1 agent has been wounded in action. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's do everything else we need to in this area first. Alright, we can't quite get to Octodurus this turn, but I can put this force in place at Mediolanum.
How can I serve Rome? Ready for battle!
Alright, the king's forces need to move farther up. His movement's going to be limited. This is a long road. This is actually Tetricus' capital right here. And there is an army guarding it, but I can start messing with them with this spy. Let's poison the provisions of this army. And she failed. Pretty experienced spy. Surprised she failed.
March. Make haste,
As I thought, there is no one defending Hergovia. You are mine. Vanquishers of the East reach level 5, which will allow me to give them a nice promotion. We could do a veteran army promotion. We could do true Romans. But this is against other Roman states. Don't really need that. Unrelenting force is always nice. So is veteran army. +1 experience rank for all recruits. I mean, I feel like they deserve that promotion. I love Keepers of the Peace, too. But let's go ahead and give them that one.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, now we completely control... do I want... I don't know... I don't need all this. Hang on, let's take that away. I'm okay with this being a consecrated ground, but I don't think I need a recruitment center here. So we're going to take these buildings away. Alright, now that we're here, our next territory is Gallia. We need to conquer this. So, Bibracte, we're moving on with the Prince. Cinnabum, and so it's these territories here and this one. So we're in really good position to get this done quickly. I'm going to move up here and put you in ambush stance. We're still growing in public order. Our public order is just insanely good. and has been for a while. Let's put you in Vertigala just to ensure maximum public order there. Armies in this area are all looking good. Zenobia is fine in Odessos. This fleet is fine here. Are you going to try and move on Thessalonica? Is that what you're thinking about doing? If so, that's adorable. Hey, look what's happened here! I was not expecting this. So this is Aurelian's Rome that has re-emerged in Pharsalis. We probably need to go ahead and eliminate them before I eliminate this army. So we have this relatively large force, but there it's a Marco Manni force. So let's come back and say hi to them. I don't know what they think they're doing. But... oh, they're actually being reinforced by this army. How is that? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, let's just fight with a balanced stance. Yeah, we didn't actually lose any of our troops. So we fought both of those battles at once. And our Imperium level has reached maximum. So now we have all the armies. Well, we can recruit a lot more. We can have an additional dignitary, an additional champion, and an additional spy. And the Roman faction, of course, has been destroyed. The annoying thing is that I had spent money on renovating that settlement. And now that money is lost. So let's do a Procurator's Villa in Pharsalis. A pit mine, or no, let's do a villa. We just need food production there. Okay, one more time, let's go back through and make sure that there's nothing else that needs to be converted, because I know that... ooh, hello. We can expand Serene now. That I don't mind doing right now. So this is already a recruitment center. Banditry is pretty bad in Serene, but we can reduce it by building another Procurator's Villa. There's already a Cohortes Urbanae and a Rationalis, though. So I think we've done all that we can. So how about we instead, I could do a practice field, make this a really, really lucrative recruitment field, or we can do a suburbia to bring in additional wealth. That might be the best idea. Well, this is a recruitment area that is probably going to be good against the Sassanids, so let's do a practice field. Alright, we have a lot of banditry here. Alright, I'm going to try and focus on these upgrades now. Main cities, wherever possible. And we're going to first go to our level 3 upgrades. Any cities that are not done yet, upgrading to level 3. Yep. Oh yeah. See, this helps with growth too, so the fact that some of these aren't done is part of the reason that we've been struggling a little bit. So I could do, with the remaining income I have, hang on, let me check over here too, because I didn't fully go through and make sure that everywhere is good. Yeah, Thessalonica is ready, but not going to be able to do it this turn. Yep, let's upgrade you, that's free. Let's go ahead and do a coin maker in Ulysippo. And we are actually out of money. But again, next turn we're going to be able to build some additional agents, which is quite nice. Now you, I don't think I can move you yet, can I? No, it's all the same turn. Okay. So, Tetricus' army. We can kill the leader of one of the major Roman states right now. That just cracks me up to no end.
Ready for orders. I'm at your command.
Alright, so this army is fully healed up. Our income is already substantially worse. I don't know how it went from 10,000 to... I mean, it's not like we trained a whole new army. Good lord, how did it change so much? We're almost to a new technology, which is going to be nice. We're going to have an additional edict available, and then 4 more turns, and we're going to get that 15% tax rate boost, as well as a loyalty boost for all political parties, which I'm looking forward to. And then we can start looking at a Tier 3 military technology tree, which should be fun, because we have lots of military decisions to make. Okay.
Ready for orders.
This is Gaius Tetricus.
Victory!
He's the leader
Rome!
of Gallic Rome, and he has just wandered into our territory up against Zenobia's Chosen. We're going to, we're gonna fight this battle, and we're gonna ambush him, and we're probably gonna kill him, and it's gonna be great. I don't know if general death works the same way for Tetricus as it works for, like, Attila, in Total War Attila, or if just killing him will kill him outright. We'll have to see. But we're going to do that at the very beginning of the next episode. It shouldn't even take that long because his army is pitifully small. We outnumber him by more than 700 men. This will be fun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.